Ryan Little.
Yo, everybody, welcome to the Call A Brotha podcast. This is Jamal here, coming to you live in your ear holes. Actually, it's not live because you are listening to this whenever you listen to it. I'm here with my two favorite guys here. To my right, I have Mike. How's it going, Mike?
Hey, how's it going?
How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, bro.
Is that it? Is that your scary?
I'm scary. That's all I got.
Gosh.
It was terrible, huh?
There's a vampire in Brooklyn
was
over
really
here.
bad.
Because it sounded like you were yawning, but then you just...
Yeah, that's because I'm tired.
Okay, I got you.
Go
Like
ahead.
he was having a seizure in
Shut
between the yarn.
Just forget to introduce him. That's fine.
No, it's okay. To my left, Jesse. How's it going, Jesse?
Yes. Today I'm saucy. Just call me saucy.
I'm not going to
feeling
call you
saucy
that.
today.
I'm not calling
You
you
know,
saucy.
but I'm here.
All right, sis.
I'm not calling you. We're here for episode 10 of Call A Brotha podcast. And like always, you can find us on iTunes, Spotify, or any podcast app. Just go ahead and find us in Google. You type Call A Brotha, that's Brotha, into Google,
That's
and you
an
will
A.
find us. Don't forget to subscribe and like us and follow us. At the end, in the middle, we're going to give you a phone number that you can call and ask us a question and get your voice on the air. Sound good to you? Of course it does. You're whispering. Yes, it does. All right. Like we always do, we're going to start off with Mike. Mike, tell us a little bit about what we need to know.
Break it down.
Well, what we need to know, it's that time again. It's harvest, it's Halloween, it's festivals, it's candy. It's kids celebrating all over the country.
That's right.
Waiting for that day that they can knock on that door and get that trick or that treat.
Love it.
So
Yes.
today I want to discuss, are you a trick or are you a treat? I mean,
Am I a trick? Are you saying?
Nothing like that.
I mean, a college.
like-
I was enjoying this
Do you
part. I
like-
was like,
do
keep
you-
going.
Nope.
Let's-
Do you like tricks or do you like to be treated?
I like tricks.
When you
We know you like tricks. Everybody look at the episode Diamond and hear about how Jesse loves tricks. But go on.
No, just wanted to discuss a few things about safety and being out there with your kids, and just to find out how you guys handle this season when you do this. You go
Okay.
out with your kids, you walk with them. How's the weather? Sometimes it's freezing. Do you still go or do you cancel? Let me know what you guys think. How do you handle the harvest, the Halloween?
Well, I got to ask you this, Mike. Okay, growing up, we always heard those wives' tales. Hey, you got to watch those apples, and
Right.
people poison the candy,
Right.
put needles and
Razor
razors.
blades. Yeah.
But
Yes.
I think, like, historically, there's been no findings of razor blades in apples.
Seriously?
Yeah, I don't think they ever found any actual razor blades. Like, that's just a story that just...
I owe my kids some apologies because I've been smashing apples. Like, no.
they
You
come up with
die.
apples, you just start stomping them.
Not too many people you knock on the door, they're not going to
Give
give
you apples.
Yeah, apples aren't the
Candied
hottest thing
apples?
right now.
Candies apples?
I don't think nobody's doing that anymore.
Gotcha.
We're
gonna go back to the
2018.
40s.
Yeah, let's come back. I haven't
Gotcha.
seen a candy apple in a long time.
I'm pretty sure my kids done
Halloween.
had some fruit in there.
Yeah,
Halloween
it's
bags.
some
fruit
people are
Yes.
giving away toothbrushes and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't
that
know.
Let's see.
too.
Yeah, two breads, grapes. You might
Whoever's
Oh my-
doing
I ain't
that, you
taking
need
no
to
grapes from
stop
your
it.
house. How long? You just give me whatever in your
Couple
fridge. I don't,
bananas.
grapes.
a pack of hot dogs. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly. Like what we got in here?
Yes.
No, but for trick, we've been doing for the past couple of years. We've gone to a cul-de-sac
Okay.
where
Okay.
the whole neighborhood is in on it. You know.
Absolutely.
But we had a bit of an issue last year where
Mhm.
there were two teenagers as zombies on their porch, and as soon as kids came up, they would turn their heads and jump up,
Ooh,
and it
scared
scared the
the crap.
crap
The
out of my
trick.
5-year-old.
That's the trick.
Scared
Yeah.
and she just like, I'm talking fetal position.
Never again.
Never again.
Right.
Never again.
That was the
Okay.
beginning of the night too, so we had
Right.
no candy.
right.
Yeah, that couldn't have been me. Somebody would have got popped in their head. Like, I got him.
No.
That's it.
You just tackle a teen on his front lawn.
But that
Uh.
makes it fun sometimes. There was a guy one time we went out and scared the crap out of the kids, but he had
Okay.
a real axe.
Did
He
he?
had
A real
Jason,
axe.
He had a Jason mask on, and he had an axe that he would drug. In
That
the
sounds like
ground.
jail time.
Oh,
you
yeah.
Can hear the
Oh, you can hear the
clink,
oh
clink,
gotcha.
And so he's walking down the
Oh,
street.
yeah.
And you can hear the clink. So it freaked the kids out. But
That's a felony.
it's, yeah, and that's why we're here to talk about the safety, the
Mhm.
Right.
the watching, keep your kids close.
Okay.
Have a flashlight if you got small kids that can blow a whistle.
Yeah.
Right.
Give them a whistle. They get lost. That way, if they turn around, you're not there. They can blow, and you can kind of hear.
That's
and
a
get
good
to 'em.
idea.
Okay.
Just a little something, a little tips, just in case you're getting into trouble out there if you lose a kid? Because I know some of us has a whole basketball team, and they gotta
I think he's talking about Jesse.
No, I'm just saying we got a lot.
You were looking at Jesse when you said it, though.
We got a full crew.
I sent him out on a mission.
Right, he got a
like
full
bring
crew.
back the
But
good stuff.
supervision. You want to go out with an adult.
Right.
You don't want to just send your kids out.
Oh, I should start going with him.
You might want to go with them a couple of times.
I might need to add that
keep
into
them safe. Watch out for the cars and things like that. So tell me, growing up, what was your favorite candy? When you went through and you sat down and you got the bag and you got the pillowcase, you cracked them all over. Did you separate them? Some people like to separate
These are the fruity
each
kinds.
one.
Right.
These are the candy bars.
What was the hot ticket then?
Okay.
And what's the hot ticket
go
now
first,
for the
Jesse.
kids?
So for me, the first problem was trying to get the candy home before the bigger kids took it from me.
Okay,
Because
so
that was an issue. That was an issue of getting that candy home.
Okay.
But once I was able to get one bag home, so one bag got taken, the other bag I got home.
Okay.
I like those. I don't know what they was, but they was like in a reddish orange wrapper, and they were like peanut butter.
Chico sticks.
Not the Chico sticks.
The soft things,
Yeah,
soft
Those were
chews?
gross, dude.
Oh, those are nasty.
Those are
bro.
nasty.
No, those
That's
my
up there with
babies.
candy corn, dude.
No,
That's terrible,
those
man.
was my babies. And then the Mary Janes.
The one that stick in your teeth.
Yes.
Dude, didn't even sell that.
Those
anymore?
was I don't but those was my
back
favorite.
in the day.
Oh,
And then-
back in the day.
I
and
thought
then-
maybe you was gonna say now laters.
Nah,
Oh, those are good, but those also pull your teeth out.
They'll pull your teeth
I
out.
ended with a Tootsie Roll. Don't nothing mess with a
Don't
Tootsie
not
Roll
mess
for
with
me.
Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, they're pretty
You know,
timeless. I like
Tootsie Rolls are one of my favorites, but then the ones that I hated, if somebody gave me a 3 Musketeer, you almost gonna get your house egged.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Who-
I don't like that nugget.
Who got pennies?
Whoever
Nugget.
created
Who
the
got-
nugget need to stop.
I think nougat, but
Did
you
you
know,
ever get pennies?
Nougat,
Anybody-
nugget.
no, people
Everybody
put
get pennies.
people put pennies
Pennies
instead of
just
candy
don't-
in your.
Yeah, just give you a couple pennies. Coins.
No,
No.
again,
Got coins?
what are you trying to get your house teeth?
Baby Ruth.
No, not the
can't-
Baby Ruth. The Twizzler.
Oh
The
yeah.
Twizzler. I'm a big fan of the
Yeah,
Twizzler.
the Twizzlers is the different flavor colored
Different,
ones.
yeah,
Yes.
I like
It
the
was-
And then the sour ones with the little sugar wrapped around it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so what else
I'm
you
on
got,
my fat
Mike?
boy move right now.
So do you check the candy? Does anybody really
Not at all.
check the
No, have at it, kids.
right. Is anybody fearful that the candy's gonna be
I don't.
poison? Does anybody check?
I actually check the candy. Maybe I need to stop now.
you check
They
the
come
candy?
Do you
in.
check it by
Do you
eating
really?
it and then?
Right.
I may steal a few pieces that y'all got too many Baby Ruths. Let me take 3 of those because that's gonna
That's
kill
not
you.
checking them. That's like it's stealing your kid's candy here.
Right. Right. Do you eat off the
Yes.
candy the whole year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
so
stretch
you
the
keep-
candy.
stretch
I
the
take
whole
the
year.
candy.
Still got old bags
Yep,
of
you
candy.
get
Yes.
2 pieces of candy tonight,
Okay.
and then that's it.
And they may get punished. I'm like, did you even try to trick or treat? You only got a half a bag. Go back out there and try again.
Yeah, it's fun. My kids really enjoy it. Now, what? How old is too old to be trick or treating?
Now I would have to say when I see like peach fuzz underneath your nose and you get
Too
Yeah.
old?
trick or
19,
treat,
18, 17?
that's too old.
17 too
seven-
old
I
to
think
knock
so,
on
yeah.
the door
I
and
think
get
12 is.
candy? Is the 12 is the age?
I just coming up out of nowhere. I'm thinking 12 is fine.
15?
15, okay. I mean,
15 is kind of
15,
old
okay.
though. You like a year away from getting your learner's permit, right? Or can you get your learner's permit at 15?
Yeah, you got.
Yeah.
my
So
daughter
you
has to
driving
learn.
and pulling up to get some candy?
You can't-
No.
Well, you can't drive by yourself. Well, you can drive with your parents.
Okay, yeah.
And,
I think
drive
15
around.
should be the cutoff.
15 cut off?
I say 12.
Yeah.
12? That's right. So all them 13-year-olds.
But 13 just left out in the
Dang,
wind.
man, 14?
How old are you in
Just-
13? Like 7th, 8th grade?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's old. That's too old.
That's too old?
That's too old.
So I
I'm
got to
sorry.
tell
I feel
Shirley to
bad.
get ready to
I
hang
feel
it
bad
up.
for your babies. These
Yeah.
12 o'clock.
Yep, they
At
got a
12,
couple
they
more
get up to
years of
candy.
just enjoying it, right?
Yeah.
Well, so that's pretty much all I had tonight, man. It's
Okay.
just to give you some concerns and safety concerns about watching out for the kids. Look out for the kids when you're driving. If you're not out there with your kids, then just make sure you're looking out for the little kids that are walking and driving down the street and crossing the street and all that. One year we had a family; they had horses out in the neighborhood.
I'm
Really?
coming to trick or treat.
3 horses.
You.
Really?
Yes, they brought.
What were you doing? What?
They brought the horses out from the farm, and they was parading the horses around. And
The
they
horses
had
that had
costume.
candy?
The ladies that had the horses had candy.
Okay. Was they on the horses?
They were
giving
riding the horses in the
Yeah,
street.
I will be trick or treating with you.
And
this year.
it was well, they probably won't come back because some people called the cops because the horses was pooping all over the yard.
I don't. Have you seen a
And
horse poop?
they came out with
Yeah.
the shovels. The neighbors came out with shovels. They were pissed.
I
They
would
were
be
mad.
too.
They
Come
were
on.
mad. Just
Okay.
imagine you go out in your driveway and there's a
Yeah.
big pile of horse poop.
And you step in it.
And-
You got to go to work.
Yeah, they were not
Yeah.
happy. But the kids, they let the kids pet the horses and everything else. They brought them out. They pulled up right in the driveway in the cul-de-sac, and the kids had a ball.
What about
It was amazing. But that was a fun time for us.
What about haunted houses? What is the youngest you should take a kid to a haunted house?
These haunted houses today are getting crazy
they're
scary.
creepy.
Okay.
Yeah.
My daughter loves them.
I'm talking like they get an old barn, you get old houses. People are going
Right.
the extra mile, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't do them. I don't know.
Because
You don't do them because you're scared, or you don't do them because they're corny.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, we're gonna do one this year, and this is my first haunted house, and I got
You're
I'm
going to punch
debating-
somebody.
I'm debating on if I should take the 6-year-old. Is that too young?
That's too
Is
young.
That's too young.
Jace?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you need to
You
take
think
her.
I'm
You
gonna
need to take-
traumatize her.
Listen,
Yes.
if you want to leave lasting
Yeah, you better-
emotional scars,
You better not take. You better
Go
not
ahead
take.
and
take her.
Yeah,
All
or you might
All
want
right.
to take her.
Right,
but
because
no.
everybody want to go. Then Jake's like, I want to try, and I'm like, maybe.
Oh, I don't know, man. That's
Oh.
some of them are spooky, man. My daughter, Michaela, shout out. She listens. She goes
Okay.
all the time. Every year, her girlfriends go to the Dent House and all
yeah,
this.
the dent. I see the signs on there.
Yeah,
Okay.
she goes through the hospitals and the farms and all that. She's totally into that
So
stuff.
are the haunted houses rated like TV shows? Like you walk up.
NC-17.
Right.
This is a
They-
PG
they
haunted
just
house.
Scary, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't do them because I don't want nobody touching me.
Yeah.
Because
They touch you?
I mean, certain ones.
certain
ones
certain
do.
ones will reach out
That's a.
and try to grab you
Oh,
and pull your shirts and stuff like that. So
if you touch me, I got to touch your back.
well, that hey,
And
that's
he
why I
said you
don't
would
go.
punch somebody
Yeah,
too.
that's why I don't go because
Yeah.
some of them, if they come behind you and you like, man, you too close,
Okay.
you might react a different way. But
Okay.
I would start the 6-year-old at Kings Island. If you're gonna do anything, do the Halloween night at Kings Island.
Okay.
She
Yeah.
can put a little
Face paint on.
face paint or a lantern on,
Okay.
and they won't scare her. But
Oh,
she'll
that's what they
see-
do.
Yeah, but she'll be around the creepiness. They won't
Right.
actually, because they'll come up and scare the crap out of you. They'll just walk
Maybe I
behind
just
you.
hold her as we walk through, so that way she can.
It's a
hug
big
me.
park. You gonna hold her the whole time?
I might drop her and run. but-
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to hold.
Both
you don't
y'all
wanna
put the
hold.
lanterns on.
Get her a
yeah.
lantern on, and that way they won't scare. They won't
Okay.
scare her. But I would start off small if you're gonna
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, don't take it to the dent
Okay.
house.
Yeah, because you don't want to do that. So just be careful out there with your kids
Yes.
while you enjoy the Halloween harvest. I know at our church we do a harvest festival and we'll do a trunk or treat. So whatever you're doing trunk or treat, or if you're going out trick or treating, enjoy yourself. Be safe. Watch over the kids, and just be careful
playful.
out there.
Yes.
Yeah. Have a
Well,
good time.
All right.
Yes.
Thank
All
you,
right.
man. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to listen to a little musical interlude by Ryan Little here. I don't know if you guys look at the show notes, but this guy's got some crazy good beats. You can
Amazing.
find him on SoundCloud. Ryan Little. All right, guys. We're going to take a break, come back, and we'll go for a teaching tech moment with the J-Man here. All right.
All right.
Bye.
All right. I can't wait till we get there. Shut up. I can't wait
What can't you wait for?
for me to be able to say what I really want to say.
Well, don't let me hold you back. Hey, guys, welcome back. This is Jamal with the Call A Brotha podcast. I'm here with your teaching tech moment, but before I get into it, I want to remind you that our number is 440-744-5069. Please call and leave us a message, and we'll play it on the air because we want to hear you actually call a brother. Now, we're on this scary theme. We're in October if you're listening to this when it is actually aired. But I want to tell you what else is scary. Paying a buttload of money for your cable. Mike, you still have cable?
Yes.
Yes, I do have cable.
All
Teach
right.
me.
I love my cable.
How much you paying?
I pay $85 a month for my cable.
85. Just DirecTV?
DirecTV, HBO,
HBO.
Yep.
85.
I'm jealous.
$85.
Nice. That's pretty good.
I love it.
Were you probably just going to shoot my whole segment into the foot with this? Then?
Well, teach me because I have cable and my Spectrum bill is $200+ a month.
Which
that
is
with your internet though.
is it with the internet?
Internet, phone, but I have every cable channel that's out there.
So what I'm finding is in my profession, the average cost for people's cable packages, this is triple play and outside triple play,
Okay.
because they're going to include it all, is around what you're paying right now.
Yes.
200 smackaroos.
Oh no,
Yes.
I
That's
never paid
$200.
200.
Are you liking your $200 cable bill?
No.
No one is. And everybody asks me, Jamal, why am I paying so much? I don't look at all these channels.
Yep.
Why am I paying so much? I mean, how many TVs do you have? Oh, I got 3 to 5.
Right.
You got to pay for a cable box for each one. Now, help me out. Are you paying a lease on those cable boxes? Like it's a little on your bill?
$3.99 to $6.99 per cable
Look,
box, depending on if it's a DVR box or just a regular HD box.
Little
Yes.
tiny price they stick in there. They say, "Oh, your box is only $2."
Yeah, yeah. No,
It don't really
yeah.
matter. That ain't no big deal
Yeah.
over 2 years.
Exactly.
Right.
But come on now. There's talks this year of Spectrum, Charter, and Comcast raising their prices. So you're going to be
What?
paying even more for the box that you're borrowing to use the signal. What's scary about this season is, and I'm just making it scary because it's scary about any season. Okay, thank you for the scary sound. In this teaching tech moment, I want to show that you can get everything you need because you're not looking at all 500 channels for a lower price than $200. Okay, so how are you familiar with streaming services? What do you know about them?
Nothing.
No, I do. I have Netflix is a streaming service.
It is.
Yeah, I got Netflix.
Hulu is
Hulu
a
is a streaming
yeah,
service.
streaming service.
What about
That's
for
right.
those people who want to look at more than just Hulu and Netflix originals, who miss that live TV? I'm talking
Amazon.
HBO.
I,
Yeah, Amazon is one of them. Yep, you
Okay.
get that with Prime.
PlayStation View has one, but
Yeah.
I didn't find it. I did experiment with that and dropped the cable and tried the View.
And what'd you think?
It
He
was.
went back to the
I
cable.
went back to the cable.
you know
it
what?
was the easy access for the cable compared to the PlayStation View searching and finding. I wasn't fond of searching and finding.
The one thing people miss from their cable is being able to just press the channel up button.
Right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And-
Surfing.
yeah, they like surfing.
Yeah.
I will tell you that most people don't find new shows to watch once they're surfing because they fall into these holes where they just like, this is my channel, these are my shows. I look at This Is Us, I look at Grey's Anatomy, and
Right.
that's
Right.
it. But you could save yourself so much if you can just change those muscle memories, okay?
Okay.
So right now, with Spectrum, if you just want to get internet, and this is for everybody listening, the teaching tech moment is cutting the cord, okay?
All right.
If you want to just, okay, that's scary. Thanks, guys.
It's scary to cut the cord. I've been scared. I'm
is.
afraid. I don't want to get
I'm
rid of my
terrified
cable.
right now.
My wife is like ready. She's like, okay, we can get rid of this. And I'm like, babe, it's like $85.
Yeah.
Can I have that in my life? I'm living my best life with my $85,
I keep
cable
cutting
bill.
it, and then I keep coming back and apologizing to Spectrum, like, please take me
Please
back.
take
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I thought it was green on the other side.
Right.
Okay, so right now, if you wanted to cut the cord for your basic Spectrum, this is for 12 months because they try to get you in with a cheap price.
Okay.
You're paying $65 a month. That's for 100 down megabits per second. Okay. How many devices you saying you have in your house? 2 game systems, 3 streaming services.
10
Yeah.
devices.
Probably
I have
10
about
devices. Okay.
I agree.
You will be fine because not all 10 will be working at the same time. Okay.
Right.
So we're looking at $65 for Spectrum. You got Netflix, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Medium package is $11. If you hit DirecTV Now, which is one of the more popular ones, and I only mention that one because my wife absolutely loves the Hallmark channel. Shout out,
Nice.
baby.
Okay.
And DirecTV Now is the only one that has that.
Okay.
65 channels, you're going to be paying $40.
All right.
All right, that's most, and you're going to get your AMCs, your TLCs, your channels your cable channels that people are most popular with.
Right.
okay?
Right.
Okay.
Hulu,
Okay.
$6 right now promotion.
All
That's
right.
for the first year. And lastly, the total, all that up, we got Netflix, we got Hulu, we got your internet, we got DirecTV Now. That's 65 channels. You're looking to pay with some change, $122.
Okay.
Okay.
So one quick question. I keep seeing these commercials with DirecTV about this rain situation. Is that just made up or
What do you
No.
mean?
The struggle is real. When it rains, you will not watch TV.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
You
So that's still
will-
happening with satellite, huh?
Oh, absolutely. With satellite
Okay.
for DirecTV, if it rains, you will be interrupted. But you have DVR and demand services. So if you can watch whatever's on your DVR at that time, which I do.
Mhm.
If it's raining, still recording whatever it is, I'll pick that one up on demand. No
Okay,
biggie.
But you can't look at it at that moment.
You can't look at it. Your service will be interrupted when it rains
That's
on their
scary.
satellites. It sucks.
that's
It's not a
scary.
good.
That's scary.
It sucks, but
Yeah.
it
Would
doesn't
you say
bother
that's
me.
one of the only drawbacks you really
That's
have?
one of the only drawbacks. Right now, I
Okay.
think for internet and cable, I'm paying $130 something.
130 something. Okay.
Yeah.
So almost the same price.
Almost the same price.
Yeah, for cable and internet.
Cable and internet.
And this
Cincinnati
isn't-
Fiber Optics.
But that's you're not including your Netflix right now.
No, that's
Okay.
not including my Netflix and other
Okay.
streaming.
Okay.
How is your internet? How's the speed with
My
the?
internet's cool. 200 megs.
Okay.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
all in all, Jesse, if you were to adopt this idea, you'd be saving yourself $80.
I don't know if I want to work that brain muscle, but I'll think about it.
You work that.
What's,
Now-
what's wrong with you working? You can't. Ain't nothing to work there. It's $80. Either you
Yeah,
can
you'd be
save.
saving 80.
I get to spend $70 to be lazy. So I'm gonna think on that.
And you know what? I'm not. This isn't
That's-
completely encompassing because you say you have Showtime, HBO.
Yes.
Each one of
Cinemax,
those is about
Stars,
$5 extra. So you'll be
Try
paying 40, 45,
10
50.
to $14.
I'm telling you, with the channels on DirecTV now, though, they're not going to charge you a buttload for more channels.
I will give them
premium
a
channels.
call. I'll give them a call. I would definitely try.
If you wanna-
I am intrigued. I am really intrigued.
If you want to shave it off, all right, because we're familiar with streaming service. You said PlayStation View.
Yep.
I said DirecTV Now. There's
Okay.
several more out there. There's a new one out called Philo. That's Philo.
Okay.
That's $20, and you get 49 channels. And that's on all these services. You get a lot of DVR, too. So you just say, I like, what's the show you like? American
Walking
Pickers.
Dead.
Okay, Walking Dead. I
Okay.
like Walking Dead. Every time the Walking Dead show's on,
Mhm.
it DVRs it no matter what. Set it and forget it.
Nice.
So you just come there and you can just catch up on all your episodes. You don't even have to remember to record it.
Okay.
Okay.
We talked about PlayStation View, and of course, a lot of these packages don't include sports, so it's like $5 extra for your
Right.
ESPN. But you'll be saving money. And I'll tell you, in this day of having more kids and working more hours, I'm looking to
Exactly.
save money any way I can.
Got you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Now I'm intrigued.
It's one of those hard things though for me because I like the access. I like going to my TV, hitting
Right.
that power button, and seeing my cable. It don't have to load up.
That's true. You don't have to load up your
I
channels.
don't load up channels. I don't wait for the menu to populate in.
Right.
I click on it, and there's my CNN. There's my
And I actually got to
ESPN,
wait kind of for a load up.
and it's there. So what do you think about the DirecTV Now? Because I'm not familiar with that. Now that may be something I can go and get rid of some boxes
Yeah.
and just not do the full package. Maybe I could save a little bit more money by just going with the DirecTV Now instead of the whole DirecTV package. Now, how is it? Just streaming?
It's streaming. You get all the cable channels you would normally get. You get the live cable channels,
Okay.
and you can look at it on your mobile devices too.
Okay.
There are several. I believe Microsoft Xbox has the DirecTV Now app.
Okay.
I also believe that PlayStation does too.
Okay,
So
so
you can download these.
anybody has any smart TV that has the app can do the DirecTV Now.
Smart TVs are a little slower to update their firmware
Yeah.
and their software.
Yes.
But Roku just released a 4K streaming device with a faster processor than previous Rokus for $40.
Okay.
So you can put a Roku on every TV and then have 4K content if you have a 4K TV and be able to install all your streaming services.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. I have to
I'm
look
gonna
into
have
that.
to go
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
good
may
stuff.
have to get you to look into that for me.
Oh, thank you. Okay, you're outsourcing my work.
He does that. He does that a lot with all his
Exactly.
material
You
too.
mask the friendship with
Yeah.
what can you do for me?
He's always outsourcing something.
That's
We'll see in this segment.
Yeah, we will see. And that's your teaching tech moment for the day, guys. Save some money and cut that cord. And don't forget, if you got any more cord cutting advice that you say, hey, Jamal, I actually did that, don't forget you can call 440-744-5069 and tell me a little bit about your tech moment. Okay, we're going to take one more break, and then we're going to come back with Jesse.
Yes,
With
that
some
is such a
spooky movies.
easy number to remember too, Mauro. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
there we go. Easy number to remember. All right, see y'all soon. What is that? Is that a car alarm?
We had a moment with
I
this
did.
show.
And you know what? I left and I came home and I tried it again, and I just
You didn't watch it?
No, I tried to watch it, and it wasn't hitting that itch, man.
You gotta get it a chance.
How was Sinbad? That's what I was.
Sinbad was funny.
Sinbad. I always like Sinbad.
He's
I
funny.
think he's a good guy.
Give it a chance.
Okay.
Welcome back,
Please.
everybody, to the Call A Brotha podcast. We're just talking about something off the mic.
Why you talking so fast?
I don't know, because...
I
I guess we got to rap now.
No,
Right.
exactly.
Busta Rhymes over here.
No. We are here for our last segment of the day, night, whenever you're listening to this.
Best segment.
Okay, again with the best segment here. This is Jesse on the microphone, and he's going to tell us a little bit about some spooky movies.
Yes. So today we're going to start off with what is the scariest movie that you can remember seeing as a kid?
Oh, man.
So-
you want to go first or me?
Go ahead, bro.
Okay, you remember cheater boxes when you got cable and you didn't have to pay for it? Somebody go on the poll and you get Showtime and HBO?
Right.
We had Showtime. I
Okay.
stayed up late, and I saw Tales from the Hood.
What?
What?
You don't remember Tales from the Hood?
Yes, I
That's
remember. It
Snoop
was not
Dogg in there?
scary.
Yeah, okay. Wait, y'all don't remember Tales from the Hood? For
That's
real?
Snoop Dogg, ain't it?
Right.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
That was
it wasn't scary.
at all.
When those dolls came out that picture,
It was like Vampire in Brooklyn.
no, it wasn't.
Yeah,
That wasn't a scary movie at all.
That wasn't scary at all.
No. Tales from the Hood. Okay, he was in an old slave plantation
There's
house.
no way you
We
can make that
remember.
movie scary, bro.
Dude, you looking at a picture, and then the black dolls come out, and he's like, darn
There
you
is-
little nigglets. You remember that part?
That was a
Nothing
comedy, bro.
that you can say.
He said that was scary.
movie's
Yeah,
scary.
you don't need to go to the den house.
Right.
No, I'm telling you. Okay, I'm the only one. Please call the number, people.
Man,
I'm not the only one.
just-
That was a scary movie.
You might want to try another
No,
one.
Tales from the
No.
Hood was not
I used to look at
scary.
Friday the 13th and all
Okay.
those, but Tales
Not
from the
scary.
Hood.
Tales
that
from
made
the
me,
Hood was your personal.
scared me
fear.
poopless.
Okay.
My first movie as a kid
Yes.
that creeped me to freak out was The Gremlins.
Gremlins.
The Gremlins.
The Gremlins.
Really?
The Gremlins
The
was a
Grem-
comedy.
It
Are you
was.
really?
You said it's scary to me.
What is
I'm
wrong
just saying, it freaked me out.
with you two? What is
The
wrong?
Gremlins
What is
freaked
going
me
on?
out. But the scary
Okay.
one was the Freddy Krueger.
Which one?
Nightmare on
The
Freak-
first one- yeah, the first one
Nightmare
was-
on
yeah, the
Elm
first one
Street,
freaked
when
me
you
out.
go to sleep.
That was with the girls singing, too.
Yeah.
That's when they introduced the
Yep.
girls.
Man, when you go to sleep,
One,
because
two,
Freddy's coming for you. That's right. That scared the crap out of me, bro. I think
Yeah, that was okay.
Can I
it's
get
good.
an honorable mention to Candyman? You know, because back in...
Yes.
The
Yeah.
Candyman was. Yeah.
And you know, I was from Chicago when I saw Candyman, and that was, you know,
Did you say it in the mirror?
I kind of stayed away from mirrors for a few
Yeah.
days. My mom was like, "Did you wash your face?" I was like, "I'm not looking in that mirror."
I like to think a
Did
crusty
you
eye
ever-
Jesse is just going to...
Right. Did you ever try to like say it and then get to that
No.
third one and be like, nah?
I've
I
always
ain't
been a-
testing fate,
Candyman.
brother. I ain't
Candyman.
testing fate.
I was always been a
Yeah.
scary kid, so
No.
when it come to horror movies and
Okay.
everything, but mine's
Yeah, what is yours?
there were. I'm gonna throw two up. I'm gonna throw the very first black and white Night of the Living Dead.
That
That
was a
freaked
scary
Okay.
movie.
me out.
All right, the zombies
I was-
crawling into the house.
Wait,
Yes.
wait. Is that the
Yes.
one where
With
the
the
black
little
guy?
girl.
Did the black guy lock himself in the basement?
Yes,
Dude,
yes.
that scared
that
the
one.
mess out of me.
That
Holy.
one had me horrified. That started my fear of zombies and my love for zombies at the same time.
And that's
Okay.
the that's the OG George A. Romero.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
his very first one.
Yes.
That's the
Ooh,
man that brought
man.
zombies to life.
Okay.
Yes,
All
that
right.
was a
Yes.
that was a bad
That was
movie.
good. That was
Yes.
scary. I didn't.
And
Poltergeist was up there with that too.
Some girl screaming with throwing up. That's the one. No, that's the
Poltergeist,
Exorcist.
Yes.
No,
Carol Ann,
Oh, yeah.
Exorcist was definitely another one.
come to the
yes.
light, Carol Ann. Carol
I'm
Ann.
like, why is everybody following this short lady?
right,
She
right,
can't protect nobody.
right, right.
Oh my goodness. But yeah,
Yes, but my second one was Evil Dead.
the
and
Evil Dead.
I'm
That's
gonna
with
say
Ash, right?
Yes, specifically why it scared me. The girl went out and the trees attacked her.
Yeah.
And excuse me, fans, but it was very explicit how they attacked her.
Yeah, it was
They
it was a lot
really-
of ripping of the clothes.
Yes, and they stuck limbs in places that shouldn't have been stuck. And
Wait, can I ask what age you were looking at this movie at?
I was like 8.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
why-
we
parents-
don't recommend that.
Yes, I reprimanded my parents when I got done with that.
how dare you leave me with the remote?
Wow.
But then it got worse because the guy went out.
Yeah.
And they didn't show what happened to him. He just walked in holding his butt. So you already knew what the trees did to
Oh
him.
man.
And I'm sitting there like, the trees did him too? So that right there traumatized me for years ahead.
Okay.
I was
You never went to the
Yes.
the national park after
No,
that.
I looked
so
at
you
trees
never stand by a
differently.
tree.
Yeah.
No, anytime it was dark and it was gray outside, I was looking at tree limbs like, please.
Please don't
Or you
attack.
could be looking for them solid branches.
Yeah. Oh.
That too. Right.
But yeah, man.
I
What
don't like you.
what scary movie we gonna be talking about?
Okay, so the first movie, I'm going to give you guys 2 movies that I think that you should definitely watch during the month of October.
Okay.
Let's start off with How. I'm just going to name 2 actors, which is the 2 main actors, which is Ed Spillers,
Uh-huh.
and the second one is Holly Weston.
Now these are unknown actors because this is
Yes.
a British
This
cinema,
is
correct?
British indie horror. So I'm stepping out. And the good news is you can just go on YouTube and type in How, and they actually showing the whole movie for free.
Yes.
So,
I
that
looked
is-
at it on yeah, I think I did look at it on
Yes.
YouTube.
So this is so I gave this movie a solid 10. How did you feel about this movie, Jamal?
Okay, so I looked at this movie based on your recommendation because you said that it was very close to Train to Busan.
And Train to Busan is heavy.
That is, if you guys haven't seen it in the month of October, please look at the Train
yes,
to Busan.
it is. It is
Great horror
great
movie.
movie.
Just a great movie, period.
Yes.
You know,
Great
this,
plot. Great
this
everything.
was not that movie.
What?
It-
Never seen
it was-
Train. I didn't see either.
You didn't see Train to Busan?
Nope. Never. Don't even know what that is.
Oh
Hopefully-
my goodness!
Please
I will try to watch that.
Please do.
call us and tell Mike to start watching these movies. It would be
Please.
nice if we can get him in these movies.
Oh, right under the bus.
Yeah,
let's-
that's fine.
let's-
I'll take it.
Okay. But look,
Okay.
how? Okay,
All right.
so in this movie, and I'm not going to give away too many spoilers
Okay.
because you guys should look at this. The movies that Jesse recommends are pretty good movies. But I got to say, how you have werewolf people, and it seems like a lot of the costumes in 2018, a lot of CG. So it was a little refreshing to see people still in costumes.
Okay.
But they were a bit cheesy, okay?
Nah.
Not to mention,
Are you kidding me?
okay, if you know the horror.
How is about werewolves.
Yes.
Werewolves, yes.
Oh, how? Get
How? Yeah, you get
I
it now?
get it.
Yes,
Get it.
yes.
But if you think about the architect of like horror movies, you have like usually a ditzy blonde, some business guy who knows
Okay.
nothing but business,
Right.
some
Yeah,
the
plenty of
loner
that.
underdog who is
Right.
very timid, but halfway through
Okay.
the movie he rips off his sleeves and he's
Okay.
like, "I'm a real hero,"
Right.
Okay.
and then he usually has a love interest,
And
Did
right?
he
got
get
the-
ate by a
don't
wolf?
I'm not
All
going
right.
to tell
Don't
you
forget
that.
the heavy set man. That's
Oh
all.
yeah, some overly obese person probably.
Yes.
Somebody who doesn't feel like they can run away from the
Well,
danger.
okay.
Right.
all
They could be, handicapped or something like that. And this is like the architect they have in these horror movies. And that's it, as soon as the movie starts, you see all these people. You're like, I mean, help me to meld it in. Don't make it so obvious. Like, these are going to be our main
You
characters.
gotta have people that gotta die.
Okay, you're right.
You gotta have people to kill.
That's true. But they're all caricatures. They're not like 3-dimensional people. And I don't know if I'm asking for too much from this indie film. But
So you telling me you wasn't shocked at the end to figure out that
Don't try.
who
don't
died,
spoil
who
it.
didn't die, trying to
Mm.
guess that part of
Not
it,
at all.
and then
You know what
I am
made me lose it?
disappointed.
And help me out, listeners. When you look at a movie and there's present danger, right? I'm about to say 2/3 the end. The hot protagonist finds the
Right.
hot girl,
right,
throws her around his shoulder, and just like lays it on her deep, like a big kiss. Danger's around.
yes,
Werewolves are eating faces about 20 feet away.
okay, and they definitely were.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna kiss my woman.
right here
I mean, if I'm a die, I might as well get a kiss in.
every single time.
I mean, not every single.
Did that happen every single time?
It feels like it. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
it
mean,
seems
that
like a
is
trope,
one of
right?
the-
That's what happened.
Because it happened in Batman versus Superman, and I was like, why is Superman kissing Lois Lane right now?
Yeah,
That
like
is
why
true.
now?
Yeah, so,
that is a good point.
so that point I will
Mhm.
I will agree with. Okay.
But it is worth checking out. It's not a long movie. I believe
Yes.
it's like an hour, 40 minutes.
yes, yes.
You won't take a bunch of time.
How did you feel about the plot though? The way the train got stuck in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Not spoiler alert, not giving away too much. Because
Yeah,
I really
they-
want you fans to see this movie.
Yeah, they're stuck on
You
a
know.
train, and there are werewolves out in the woods, and they have to get this train moving. They had some likable characters in this band of misfits. I did like some of the characters.
I like the mechanic.
the mechanic was cool.
Yeah, he's one of my
Because
favorites.
it's a part in the movie where he just comes out of nowhere.
Yes.
It just look at the movie. It's
Right.
It's pretty.
And
hot.
I even like the businessman because I was like, why would you do that to him?
Mhm.
And then so he was one of my. and you got to watch it to figure out what I'm saying.
Yes.
So,
But all in all, good movie.
yes.
I don't say it was too scary. It was a fun. It's kind of campy.
Right.
What's your next movie?
Okay, the next movie. Now this one is Veronica. This one is actually based on a true story. This one creeped me out. It is another indie movie. It was done in Spain. It was based on a 15-year-old high school girl, and she was playing with the Ouija board doing an eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened there it was basically horrific. You know, her mother worked, and you're trying to figure out where all this possession was going on with her, and she was trying to watch two little brothers. The mother owned a lounge that she was constantly working at, never at home. You know, not a bad parent, just trying to fulfill the duties. The father had died, and I don't want to say too much after that, but just watching the transgressions in her life as things happened, and she was trying to get help from other people because she was being basically
Was she bullied?
Bullied by a spirit.
Okay.
You know,
Which
and
we've seen in a number of horror movies, right?
But
Lights Out. And
the good thing about
It's a
this
true story?
This is based on a true story.
can I ask you?
And
Can I?
it was
believe it.
actually on Newsweek. They actually did a story on this.
Can I ask
So-
you guys a question
Yes.
based on that? How likely are you to be more scared at a movie if you find out it was based on a true story? I'm talking Amityville Horror. I'm talking Texas
Right.
Chainsaw Massacre.
I hate scary movies.
Right.
Can we talk about that?
Wait. Well, is it along the lines of based on true stories?
I don't get them. I think they're stupid.
No,
Oh.
if you watch this one,
I don't care about
at
scary
the-
movies. I don't
Even if
believe-
it's just
they're all
like-
corny to me. They're not. I don't,
Even based on true story.
even when I watch a scary movie, I don't look at it as a scary movie. I just think it's
I think you
stupid.
haven't
I
watched
think
it.
it's
You
like
think it's
dumb.
actors doing?
Actors doing stupid, spooky stuff. I don't get
I
the
just
hype
got a
about
feeling.
it.
I got a feeling he's afraid of jumping. He's afraid of being scared.
Jump
I'm
scares.
not afraid. I laugh at scary movies. When I watch scary movies, I think they're hilarious.
So-
Are you the guy in the movie like, don't
what
go
I'm
up
gonna-
in there?
no, I'm just like that's.
What I'm gonna do?
It's just funny to me.
I'm gonna get us all together, and I'm
Okay.
gonna plan a scary movie date just for us and the wives.
Can we
My
wear
wife won't
PJs?
come.
No, yeah, your wife doesn't like.
Okay.
She hates scary movies.
Mine
Well,
does too.
Just for the bros.
Right? They won't
Just
come.
for the bros. I'm
we
gonna see
can
if
watch,
I
but
can-
I'll be in there like this
And
is
I wanna
funny.
see
you
if
better
you
not be
gonna laugh.
talking during the movie.
I
Yes.
won't talk, but I won't jump. I'm not scared.
Hmm.
I'm not fearful. I don't fear anything.
And actually, fans out there, I just watched The Nun, which is the prequel to The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2.
And that's all in the same universe,
Yes,
right?
yes. I tell everybody to go out there, check it out. It's not a great movie, but it's actually a solid movie. I would say I give it out of a 10. I give it a 6.5. You know, yes.
now, do you get scared? Do they scare you? Do you jump?
I
do
have
You,
certain. Veronica shook me, bro. It shook me because at the end of the movie, they actually have her home, and they show where the police came in because the police walked in during the possession, and they saw a lot, and it's in the report. So, and then I researched the movie, and I looked at I forgot the newspaper I got it from.
no, that's good.
Newsweek, you said
yeah,
earlier.
Newsweek,
Right.
and they break down like what the police reported.
And you believe
So
it?
it's yes, it was. Oh yes, they showed the actual pictures of the house once everything was done at the very end of the movie. So
That's the part
That
that
was-
scares me. Usually, that's like
Yes.
the goosebumps that leads me.
Don't believe it. I don't. I don't believe it.
You just don't
so
believe.
you
I
it.
don't
understand.
believe people can get possessed,
I believe in spirits and demonic spirits.
and it was definitely a demonic spirit.
I think if it was, it would be more reports of them.
Okay, here's it. And,
That's mine.
we're
That's
going
my
a little.
take.
We're
If
going
it
a little
was-
over time here.
Okay.
We
But
are.
have you had any paranormal experiences?
I have.
You have.
I've had.
Is it
some,
a long story?
Did that scare you?
No, it didn't scare me.
Oh, you
I just
a
didn't
man of
understand
steel
it.
over here.
Okay.
No, I just didn't understand it because I felt that it was something that weird that happened.
Okay. How
And
about
I know that other in this realm, in this world, that there's, and I believe in spirits,
Okay.
and I also believe in demonic spirits.
Believe
So
in
if you believe
aliens?
in spirits,
okay?
we ain't seen no aliens yet. And if we
Well,
did,
let's
there'd
not
be
go the
more
alien
account.
route.
Yeah. He
But-
said it.
Yeah.
This is a
Okay.
podcast. You know we're gonna talk about it. If he
Okay.
just throw it out there,
I
you
get
know,
it.
Zombies. You believe in
Mr.
zombies?
Random.
Okay. I got a
There are
story
zombies.
here.
There's
And tell me what you think.
Medical induced zombies.
Yeah.
Medicine induced zombies. There are.
Smoking bath salts.
Bath salt
zombies.
zombies are
Yes.
out there.
Eating faces.
Eating face, beating up girls just out of the rage.
I believe in it all.
dudes.
Okay. So I have a quick story here. In
Okay.
college, okay, a buddy of mine, college roommate, Paul, he worked as a security guard at
Okay.
a parking garage, okay? Did I
Yes.
tell this story before? Okay, so he worked at a parking garage. It just opened. It was a blank piece of land. They built a parking garage off the college campus. He worked the night shift, all right? Him and the janitor are walking the grounds, and the janitor and him are just, shooting the stuff, looking at the security screens.
Right.
And they see a woman in a very big dress and a, pink umbrella on the security camera
Okay.
walking up one of the ramps. And janitor says, hey, man, looks like you got people walking around trying to do your job.
Mm-hmm.
He says, if I see her on the stairs, I'll tell her she has to get out.
Right.
And he says, it's cool. I'm going to be working the parking garage. I'll see her.
All right.
They meet each other, and they don't see the woman.
Okay.
They scare each other because they're like, she should have came this way.
Right.
All right, man, I'm getting out of here. My shift's over. My roommate says, well, I got to check the rest of the grounds. He walks up. He sees the lady in the distance. Now, you know how parking garages are built. They go up, and you go around, and you keep going
Right.
up. Ma'am, you can't be here. He's yelling at her. Ma'am, please, I need you to come. She doesn't listen. She's walking up the ramp. He gets all the way to the top of the parking garage. He sees a kid skateboarding. And I forgot to say, on his way up, too, the janitor said, I saw a guy in a boa hat. You know what a boa hat is?
Right.
Like Charlie Chaplin.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a guy leaving the building in a boa hat. It must be some kind of costume party or something.
Right.
Old suit boa hat. He gets to the top. He sees a skateboarder. He says, hey, Mr. Skateboarder, you can't be here. And he says, I'm sorry, man, but this is the only quiet spot I could skate and not be bothered.
Mm-hmm.
He says, I'll walk you out. Skateboarder says, hey, man, did you see a lady in a pink dress and a big umbrella?
Wow.
And he says, yeah, I did. Why? He says, because I saw her walking near the edge, and I told her, ma'am, I think you're going to fall if you get too close. And she didn't listen to me. This is what the skateboarder's saying. And then he picked up his skateboard and looked up, and she was gone. Turns out that land where the parking garage was built, people in the 30s used to use that as they wear their Sunday's best and walk their dogs.
Wow. Okay. Now, you know it's late night and I gotta go home.
You do have to
Tell me
drive
that,
home in the
right?
dark. But so what do you
Now.
think of something like that?
Hey, that was a great,
Yeah.
scary story for you.
He
Perfect
said
way
for
to
you.
close it out, man. That was great.
Yes.
Okay,
And
thank you.
also for the
scary.
people out there, when you're looking for this movie called Veronica, there's 2 of them out there. It was done in the year 2017. Its release date was 8/25/17. So don't get it confused with the red cover Veronica.
This one is all subtitled too.
Yes, it's all subtitled. So there is it's
Oh,
not in English.
Scary
But it's
movie
really
subtitle.
worth it. Yes,
I'm
it,
definitely
based
not
on
watching that one.
based on a true story.
You got to read.
I gotta read it.
Loosely
And
Nobody
based
told me I
scared.
had to read
I
and
gotta
be
read
scared.
and be scared.
hey,
You can't even look away
no, you can't. That's the
because you
best
ain't gonna
part.
know what's going on.
I just know when
That's
it went
true.
off,
Well, I'm not watching that.
I curled up with my Bible.
It's stupid.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in again for Call a Brother
Thank y'all.
podcast.
Yes.
Jesse Mike is always good recording with you guys. Don't
And
forget
we
to
are
tune in.
back.
Yes, we're back again. Thank you for tuning in this time. Don't forget to subscribe to iTunes, Spotify, and anywhere you're listening to podcasts. Tell your friends, tell your granny, and we'd love to hear you next time, guys. Enjoy your October. Be safe. Love you. Again, you don't have to do the ghost mom. Stop with the car alarm.